No one was able to provide to me what the Breasties have provided for me.
If you come and join the community, you're going to be welcomed with open arms.
Any and every emotion. They understood, they knew, they've been there.
I felt very safe and welcomed and included.
Once I met the Breasties, it was life-changing.
My name is Narda, and I got the call that I was stage 3 breast cancer on September 27th, 2021 at 1:13 p.m. My whole world stopped that day.
I did a self-exam on myself, just kind of casually, watching TV.
I was sitting on my couch watching Peaky Blinders.
And I was feeling around because it felt a little off.
And I was like, yo, what is that?
I was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer.
Stage 3C.
Stage 1 triple negative.
Stage 3 HER2 triple positive.
Stage 3B triple negative breast cancer. Anyway, I hate saying that.
I was really angry at the world.
I got diagnosed out in grad school in Michigan. I was out there alone, no friends, no family.
My doctor came in and he was shaking. And he was like, I've never had to diagnose someone as young as I.
The doctors didn't expect it. I don't have the family history. I'm too young, I'm the wrong race. So it was a big shock when I did get diagnosed.
I have the gene mutation. I'm BRCA1. And I was not aware that that ran within my family.
I had family members who experienced breast cancer and ovarian cancer, and my sister, when she was living in Boston, she actually got tested for the gene mutations and found out that she had the BRCA1 and 2 gene mutations, and then I found out that I also had the 2 gene mutations.
Knowing that I was BRCA2 positive, my chances of breast cancer were 98% by the time I turned 30. Every day was, today's the day I'm gonna wake up with cancer, and I just lost it.
The night that I found out I had breast cancer, I went home and I was just like, what the hell do I do now? Who do I talk to? Where do I even start?
Everyone calls and you and your family, people you haven't talked to in years, cousins, aunts, uncles, but then the calls go away.
I had a good support system of friends from my life pre-cancer, but they can only relate so much. You don't want to be too heavy with someone or even too truthful about what maybe you really are experiencing, because the realities of our disease can be pretty scary and those thoughts can feel a little bit lonely.
I was even looking at other young people in my cancer center, just thinking, are they feeling the same way as me? Are they wanting the same support as me?
No one knew other than the people I held close to me that I had breast cancer. I was hiding in my home. I didn't want anyone to see me, but I decided to share my story on Instagram on Christmas Day. So I posted the picture with my bald head and I just began tagging all of the breast cancer pages, and the Breasties was one of them.
Sometime during chemo and radiation, I just went online to just see if there were any breast cancer groups, and I feel like that was when I stumbled upon Breasties.
When I found the Breasties online, I was like, oh my goodness, saw that they were having a Zoom meeting, and I said, okay, sure, I'll try that. I was kind of like, ooh, I want to be friends with all of these people,
A whole community opened up to me within that day.
I felt very safe and welcomed and included.
Once I met the Breasties, it was life-changing.
I think it's the representation, seeing yourself and seeing that you're not alone, right?
Treatment doesn't end with official medical treatment. I hit my lowest several months out in the middle of COVID when I was trying to look for a job during the pandemic. And it meant everything to me to have the Breasties. I didn't have to explain any of this because they understood.
No one was able to provide to me what the Breasties have provided for me. No one knows what it's like to lose a parent unless they've lost them. No one knows what it's like to have a double mastectomy for whatever the variant reasons that they had one. So to be able to be part of a community, it's so genuine. It's just, there's no words to put into it.
It's not the same thing to have a therapist or have your doctors. You have people who actually went through that.
People that I felt like you didn't have to explain anything to.
People that look like me, that were going through the things I was going through. I know what you've gone through, and I went through it, and it was hard, and I love you, Yeah, there's that automatic love.
And the Breastie community provides that sisterhood that you don't think you could find.
I didn't necessarily go out looking for it, but when I found it, it was really awesome.
As a previvor, you do matter. You are part of the community as well.
If you come and join the community, you're going to be welcomed with open arms.
Don't feel like you need to be strong because you're already being strong for everyone else you know. Like, you don't have to do that here. You can cry, we'll cry with you. If you're happy about something, we'll be happy with you.
Don't be scared to go out there, ask questions, make friends.
If you just go to one event where maybe you'll gravitate towards at least one person, I guarantee it.
You're gonna see how much love is out there and how much support is out there.
And I think there's always room for more of us. No matter your personality type, there's one of us out there for you that is waiting to welcome you.
There's so many people that support you, hear you, and make you understand that you matter and that you are so very important.
Everyone has their own story. Everyone has their own experience.
Definitely really helps to have a community to make this really hard journey slightly better.
The disease bound us together, but it doesn't define us.
I don't think it's an experience you would regret, and it's worth it to put yourself out there.
These are your people. This is your group. You found it.